I don't think it's you know, people don't. I don't think they invite you in to do bad things. It's just some people out of courtesy, especially older people.
And some people are lonely.
Oh.
They just want to talk.
More than so, yeah. I mean, you get them going. I remember back in 1970 when, you know, this person was alive, and you know, and thank you, you know, have a good day.
And I seen Mr. Jones. He was next door, and he died, and girl and then Miss Jones died. They just lonely.
Oh yeah, we used to play cards together. So I think it's positive. It's not negative, but yeah, for safety issues.
And just to take a step back, for some of the young people do, I mean, you know, some of you may have heard of foreclosure prevention or predatory lending, but you know, now that we have a few minutes, do you guys have a basic understanding, or do you have any questions regarding what is predatory lending or what is foreclosure prevention? I mean, some of these terms may be new, and just, you know, are there any questions? Because I don't want you to leave the room and not, I mean, I want you just to have a basic grasp of what's being discussed. And I don't expect you to be an expert, but you know, I really want you to.
SPS, which is like Select Portfolio Servicing. So U.S. Bank wouldn't have a home mortgage department. SPS would, and they would go door to door and sign people up for these loans with crazy interest rates. I mean, literally go in poor or minority neighborhoods and just walk door to door and sign people up in these crazy loans. And then now 10 years later, here's what's happening. People are defaulting on them because these companies got greedy and said, oh, well, we can make money off of these people. You have a $30,000 job, I'm going to put you in a $250,000 mortgage. Good luck. I know you can't pay it, but that's not my fault. And so now here's the community that has to face the problems that these people created. I mean, they're sitting high on Wall Street or wherever, still getting $1 million bonuses like nothing happened. And so, I mean, like John was saying, you were saying, it's really destroying communities. I mean, there's streets that don't have houses left on them because of this. And so it's really important. Like, I feel passionately about what we're doing because we're trying to save our neighborhood. And I live here, I live up on 130th, and so we're saving our neighborhood from something that happened right under our noses by these people that, you know, thought they were slick. And so, for me, I think it's important to remember that, you know, sometimes people always blame the victim. Well, why are you behind on your payment? Well, why can't you pay your note? Well, you know, why do you have a car if you can't afford your house? But it's not that simple. It's a lot of people that were tricked into things that they didn't know about. And so now here we are trying to fix what already happened. And so that's why it's important to knock on the doors, to talk to people, to pass out the information, because people don't know. ESOP's a nonprofit like Buckeye, so we don't do advertising. We're not on the radio. We're not on TV. We don't have ads on buses. So people don't know about us, so we rely on word of mouth. And so this is the most important way to get the information out.
And you know, we do a lot of the houses we've seen in the years, you know, have a lot of life, you know, in these houses. You know, we've been doing this for a long time. So, say 5 years ago, we seen where a house was remodeled and had nice curb appeal. And then you look at that same house today, it's blighted. The people are gone. There's no life in the house. So that takes life out of the community. You know, and it was because, like he said, it wasn't because the people didn't want to live here. You know, you look at people and say, oh, this is a bad neighborhood, so everybody's gone. No, it's not gone because of the neighborhood. They are gone because of the mortgage rate. You know, the interest rate on their mortgages was just too high. They couldn't afford to live here anymore. It wasn't like a choice they had. You know, I've seen people where, you know, I've known the families personally, and then you turn around 2 years later, you know, the only thing you see is, you know, a boarded up house now. And then you think, well, you know what? They just fixed that house up 3 years ago. Why would they move? Because of the same thing Jimmy's saying, because they had these high balloon payments and they weren't able to pay anymore. So you see all these vacant houses. It's not because, you know, the people either got evicted, or it's not because they just say, you know what, this is a bad neighborhood and I'm moving. No, it's because they didn't have a choice, you know. So this is a good thing that we're all doing, you know, passing on information. And there's a lot of them. We get calls all the time, people asking us how do they, you know, get in touch with somebody that can help them with their mortgage. Because a lot of people don't know. So I know you guys are still asleep, you know, because it's still kind of early, but, you know, you know, is this your first day, right? It's not your first day?
Oh.
Second day.
Well, there
Okay,
you
so
go.
this
We
is
don't
a
mess
good
around.
yeah, right.
I think they got it.
Y'all got it?
They're just quiet. They got it.
But you guys got any questions? Cause when you passing out flyers, you know, it's just, we just want you to know you're just not passing out flyers. You know, you're just not passing out flyers, you're doing something really, really great.
Sure. Jimmy, just before we wrap up, if people needs to contact ESOP, what's the best number to call? And, if you can just tell it out loud.
Oh, yeah. So the number's on the flyer, and it's 216-361-0718. And so that's on the flyer. And then we also have a toll-free number for people. It leads directly to our line. Not that many people use it, but if someone for some reason needs that, that's 877-731-ESOP, which is 3767. And so our information's on all the flyers with our number as well as Buckeye's, and so they can call Buckeye directly, and Erica or someone here will refer them to ESOP or to whatever housing group, or they can call ESOP directly. And like I said, if someone's really interested, we can get their number, and I'll give them a call to schedule an appointment for them too.
Thank you.